it's inspired by actual markets which you find in Berlin and which you find in India and which you can find in Bangalore. So what I'm interested in are the changes which came with the rapid economic growth here in India, which is much stronger than the economic growth in Europe. So things are changing very quickly and sometimes in a very shocking way.
We went and spoke to all these people in the market. What we did is we photographed everybody's hand and sort of connected the area which talks about the monetary income of people with this thread which is basically worn on the hand. When we spoke to them and took a picture of their hand, we sort of connected with this thread, and it sort of forms this statistical graph of the market, the city market. It represents the income basically of the whole market.
Bangalore is a city which is in a constantly movement, in a constantly change, and during this change also gaps are growing.
I believe always there are gaps in economy, so people have to be careful.
Originally the shops just had like a bulb and a stall under it, but now with our progression and our development, we're letting go of the essence of the market, and that's why some of the bulbs are broken and some are fused, because that's like where the money is not coming. Despite breaking their savings, they're left with like 2-3 coins. So at the end of it, they're left with nothing. And we as Indians are not looking at that. All we're looking at is how we want to develop further.
Ich glaube, das war, nicht so, ja, so ungefähr halt von der Gegend so. Aber halt.
I think it's interesting to watch the approach of the German students as well as to compare it with the approach of the Indian students. You know, I always thought that India is like a too fast moving film, because there's a story in every corner, in every square meter there's a story. And I'm amazed that the German students could isolate some stories and could really bring it into visuals.
The German faculty wants us to go to Berlin in April to do the same project.
Okay, so you've been selected?
No, we might go, the entire class. I'm with this project trying to document the economic ecosystem around a cultural practice, in this case specifically the Ayappa season in South India. I've used the medium of a newspaper to document this market. So, the Ayappa Times.
I made a project about flowers in India and the flower market. I think it's really interesting because the flower is deeply connected to religion, which is kind of different to Germany. In Germany, it's normally just decoration or you use it as a present, but it's not that connected to religion.
My idea is to create a market of peace pockets in Bangalore. So the larger the circle, the more the number of people who find that place peaceful. So now I'm going to ask you so that I can document it.
Where's Frasertown?
Frasertown.
Somewhere there?
Oh yeah.
I don't know where it is. But that's where I live, and I think that's.
I'm not exactly from Bangalore myself. Thank you.
I try to introduce my students to India, to Indian society and to Bangalore. And then students had to decide what they would be doing here. So they had to define their projects, and they had a very limited time. And I'm very happy to say that it's wonderful what you can see here.
What you might, if we gave you an upgrade.